All right, let's get the show on the road. Eternal Rising is the home team. What are you banning?
All right. Let me look at my. Okay, there we go. We are going to be banning Courtyard.
How could you?
Alrighty, Shinji.
This comes as no shock. We're banning Pumpkin Patch.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is wild work.
What's wrong with pumpkin? What's wrong with not
I will
banning
never see
Pumpkin
that one
Patch?
coming in a billion years. I can't lie.
No.
Okay.
It's like the season 3 Slay, you know? We're never gonna play it, but like we're gonna win in playoffs and not on it. Just watch.
That's how it
I
is,
believe
man.
you.
All right, ER. What are we picking?
We are gonna be picking Slay.
Don't speak of the devil.
I'm shocked.
I love Slay.
All right, Shinji.
Yeah, we hate healers. We're going trenches.
Yo, fuck healers. Hashtag healers don't matter. Hashtag.
What about Pine Block,
what
huh?
the flip?
Hashtag.
What about Pine Block?
Hashtag KAH. Kill all healers.
It's a little
I'm
fucked
no
up.
longer a healer, guys.
ER. What's
Big,
your
what
next
about
ban?
Pine Block? What the flip?
Our next ban is going to be Watermill.
Bro, Pine Block is a sharpshooter.
Right.
This guy clearly hasn't seen Pine Block trenches. All right.
I love
Shinji.
trenches.
Shinji, what are we playing? What are we banning? Your choices between spaceship and graffiti.
Space and graffiti. I'm gonna ban space and pick graffiti.
Ooh.
Where's the
Bit of a
Preds?
toss-up.
I am actually the only moderator. Actually, wow.
Yeah, I'm not modded, which is kind of
I'm
stupid.
actually like the only person ever in the IBL. I am the only one, as a matter of fact.
The only game staff. Trust.
All right, we're doing a 5-minute pred. Rosters. Eternal Rising.
All right, for Eternal Rising's roster, we got me for V06. We got Burb. We got Lafui, who was in a CB game 10 minutes before this. Then we got Pinky. And then we have Sandals, Jolly Skill, Timothy. All right.
All right, Shinji. What is your roster?
Our roster.
Yup.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be Dirtbolt, Dino Days, Autos, John Deist, MC Hunt, and Dolphiny.
True. All right. Good luck.
All right.
We will see y'all.
Robbie join _Schwain.
This is true.
All right. Now that I can no longer hear,
All right, Slay Trenches Graffiti. I'd say this is a pretty good map lineup for both of these teams. Yeah, I would say that's a good call banning Spaceship over Graffiti if you're Shinji. Shinji's I don't really know how good their Graffiti is. Where are the bids?
I love
Buddy.
Spaceship. Buddy. Preds are up.
They're up, bruh. Click the little channel point icon right there, my friend. You know what? Just for that, I should close Preds early.
Do it.
Should
Not close them right now.
close them right before you can put money on teams.
Yep.
What gambling does to a motherfucker. What gambling does to a motherfucker. But anyway, as I was saying, this is a pretty good map lineup for Shinji. I agree with banning Spaceship over Graffiti. Eternal Rising have had some pretty damn good spaceships. So, don't close the Preds, bro. I'm gonna close them. I'm gonna close them.
No, I'm gonna close
close
them,
them.
actually.
I'm actively closing them right now.
And they're closed. Yep.
Oh.
Make sure to gamble everyone right now before
closing
DTV is gonna close them.
I'm closing them.
Gamble quick! Quick! Go!
I'm closing them right now. Oh.
And they're closed. Trust.
Yeah, they're so closed.
Yep. You guys are cooked because
They're
you're
Preds,
too
bro. They're
impatient.
closed. They're closed, man. I closed them all. They're all closed.
You guys got
man.
too impatient.
Yeah, it's GG.
Like what the flip?
What the fweep.
Swin, I don't think you need to ping them.
Where's my freaking not resource packs? Where's my freaking entity distance?
Want.
Did my Minecraft just crash because I accidentally loaded texture packs? No,
Want.
just stopped. Can someone pretty please bid 100,000 on ER? That's
I
a
don't
lot of
wanna.
money, my friend.
I don't even have enough to bid that. I only have
And
92,000.
I do not want to risk losing. Yeah, let me just go bid 100K on ER real quick.
Dig is a billionaire
True.
though, in terms of channel points. Nothing else. He's broke.
I don't know about that one. I have this thing called a job. Where I'm employed and make
You
money.
can't. Okay, you can't say that in IBL. All right. They're all very scared of it.
Where I touch grass and
I
talk
actually went
to
outside
people.
yesterday. I took a. I went for a swim like 2 days ago. It was very nice.
Bro went for a swim.
I went to
Bro
a
said,
pool.
lovely day for swimming it. And went for a swim.
Lovely day for a swim. It was. It was a very nice day though.
UV lost me 20K. Lock in, twin. Bro, what's this guy? Who's... Bro. Look at this guy. He kind of reminds me of someone.
Who?
Fatty.
Okay, buddy.
Look at him, bro. Look at him. Big ol' eyes, big ol' glasses, beard.
I'm
hair.
playing Parkour Warrior.
Look at the stream, bro.
No, I hate IBL stream.
Look at him, bro.
You're incredibly zoomed into his face, bro.
It looks just like Fatty Daddy.
Stop thinking about Fatty Daddy.
I can't.
This guy. I can't parkour. I'm just like terrible at parkour and everything.
You should lock in.
No.
What's going on with the game? Yo. Burb, tell your team to freaking join the plobby. I gotta cook dinner, bro. Where's he? I don't know, twin.
Should someone ping him?
This Freeze guy is win trading. He's tossing, he's throwing on purpose.
It wouldn't be the first time.
He said, Zay Brazy bet on us? Yeah, that's enough. Bro, where are these guys?
They're gone.
Dog.
We did tell them what plug to join, right?
Yeah. We did indeed. Sign my
no,
Levy
I got-
Spark is Pinky Crafty. Yeah.
It's a fire name.
I don't know, man. They just be coming up with shit now. I don't know. I don't know what they be doing. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really don't know what they be doing. They be making anything in IGN these days. Like, bruh.
So it's cooked, man.
Bro, where? Thank God the Nova game canceled. Where is there? Where are? I have to eat.
Okay, here, I'll ping him.
I got it. At delaying
Okay, then.
my dinner, comma, 2-game suspension. Lock in.
True. I just had the greatest stretch of all time. Oh my god, my bones are.
Who's missing? The
Just-
entirety of Eternal Rising.
You know, I'm just gonna play more Parkour Warrior Dojo then. 'Cause screw it.
Apparently they're saying to invite Lafui.
Alrighty then. Wait, can we delay it? I want to finish this Parkour Warrior run. I'm so close, please.
Oh, bro was waiting for an invite. Dog, you have to join. You guys have to join the plobby. That's like the new rule, right? They
Yeah,
have
I'm
to
pretty
join
sure,
the
yeah.
plobby instead of receive invite. Dog. Disciplinary action. Yeah, you did say it. He did say it. It's all right.
Wait, guys, just delay a little longer. Hold
I'll-
on, I'm about to finish this run.
I'll give it a pass. Because that's what I do.
You're such a kind individual.
I will allow them this game delay. Because I'm a nice person who allows game delays.
Aren't you just complaining though?
Yeah.
I see. No, I'm about to finish the run, please.
Alright, everybody. It is
Oh, I hate
time
my life.
for Slay. We are finally about to enter this IBL.
I hate my life.
Game.
Alright.
Yeah, don't worry about John
It
Dice. He's
is-
always ready. And even if he's not, he's ready.
Interesting. Alright.
When is disciplinary action? Does he know?
You have the glow, yeah?
I don't think John Dice knows, guys.
After a slight delay in me playing Parkour Warrior, we are ready.
Alright. Let's get this freaking game underway. Why don't we? Shinjikeito in blue. Eternal Rising in orange. See what they can do. It's going to be
Swung.
2 players, and Burb is going to get pre-shot and then hit with the
Oh.
6-heart orb. Another
Gun's
orb.
already really low.
Sion's taken out by Pinky on
Gun's
the other
just-
side. Eternal Rising is relatively low over here. Dorple's going to go for kills with Dino
dead.
for 2v2, but Dorple dies.
2v1.
Dino manages to get
Dino
2
got
though,
some.
but Dino finds himself in a
2v1
1v2.
for Dino. I don't know if he can win this.
Dino and
He doesn't
Dorple.
have enough health,
Ooh,
and he
what a
gets sniped.
very good snipe from Pinky. It's just very good, very, honestly, not the greatest, synergy there from Dino and Dorple. The missing crits, missing hits. It started off pretty good from
MC
Shinjikeito there, landing
McCann,
hits.
MC Hun. I don't know how to call him. He just got destroyed on. He went alone and he got bowed too much and then died.
Yeah.
Not very optimal because he's also their
I think if
crossbow player.
Dorple and Dino were able to get that 2v2 a little bit faster, then perhaps they were able to recover a little bit quicker and not die. Yes. It's going to be another 2
like
for
another
ER,
2-2.
and Burb this time is
Oh.
taken out by 1 orb instead of semi-hit by
Good
2
orb
of them.
from Derpold.
Jolly skill on half. It's going to be
Lafui
another
pushing
from Dino.
in,
Dino
kind of
uses the
alone
drop.
though.
Pot's going to go wide. John Dice is low over here. Is going to get 1 before falling.
1v2.
Dino does get 1 now.
1v3 for.
Ooh.
Oh,
Jolly skill is down. That was a much cleaner round from
Didn't even-
Shinji over there.
didn't even let me finish. He
Yeah,
already died.
it's cooked. A much cleaner round from Shinji over there. That orb kill on Bird
Purple
just kind of set
yeah.
the tone early.
Really nice orb kill for Derpold. That's going in the stats. Yep, he's stat padding Phantom.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Oh. Hey. I say that, not you. Anyways.
We're tied 1-1.
Round 3. Let's
Nothing
see if
crazy
anything
has really been
different.
happening yet. Another prayer orb's going to go out from Shinji.
Another orb.
Gonna hit Jolly
Gets
skill for
Jolly.
1.5.
Not a lot. No one's really on right. They might be able to jump McHunt, and they do.
They are playing aggressive over here. MCL's going to fall to Lafui. John Dice in a 1v2 has to drop down. Dorple's going to take it up by Burb across the way. It's now
1v2.
Dino in a 1v2. Burb
John
gets two, now
Dice
it's
goes for
1v4.
it. Doesn't get it. And drop crit. Ah, he misses the drop
Misses the
crit,
drop
but still
crit.
gets the kill anyways.
Now,
Do I call him McHunt, MC, or like MC Hunt? I'm so confused.
I think all of them are fine.
I will call him MC.
Yeah. MC Hunt, McHunt.
I already know a friend who goes by MC too, so this will be very confusing for my poor little brain cells. But it's fine. It's okay. It's still a great username for Sign My Levy Spark, though.
All right, Shinji.
Kind of fire.
What can you do? Eternal Rising is playing very, very aggressive, and it's working very well as they find themselves with the 2-1 lead. Shinjikeito, this isn't their map pick, but obviously it's good to show at least some competitiveness on this map. The pre-orb is not going to hit anybody for
Orb's
any
not
damage.
doing much.
And Shinji's playing very back, and Eternal Rising is taking a lot of map space over here.
Shinji pushing up on
Dino
the
getting the
right.
drop crit. Burb taken out by
Oh,
Dino, and Durble and
Wins
Dino
right.
win the
Lafui
2v2 this time. Very, very convincingly. And now it's a 4v2.
pushing up. This is still kind of winnable for Eternal Rising.
Lafui on full.
They don't have that much HP. Only I think 1 or 2 people on Shinji are full HP. MC's just kind of stuck in spawn with the crossbow though. He
Yeah.
could maybe go up the water elevator.
It's potentially going to come down to a fill-off. If you're playing this patient game and you're Shinjikeito, I would definitely have it come down to a fill-off. They only have 2 people. They're going to have to either have both people filling to where you can just crit them out, or you can have 2 people filling, 2 people critting them out, while they only have 2. It's just a player advantage.
Not much
It
you
is
can
gonna
do
come
here,
down to fill.
honestly.
Here comes Pinky. Is going to
And
get crit, and that is
just
going to be...
Not able to go by themselves.
Yeah, that's just a 4v2. If it comes down to a fill, the team
Just-
with the higher
yeah.
player count is just going to win unless they make a major mistake. Especially if it's such a difference like 4v2. If it's 3v2, it's not as big. That is winnable, a lot more winnable for the 2 players.
4v2 though, 2 people can attack, 2 people can fill, and there's not much you can really do in that situation.
Not much you can do about that. Good round win from Shinji. Good aggression from Eternal Rising though, however. Shinjikeito was just able to counteract it on the other side of the
2-2
map.
now. Honestly, these are both really good teams. They match each other's skill pretty well.
Pre-orb's gonna go down, not hit anybody.
Anything
Instead,
different? It looks like
Eternal
they're
Rising's
full
gonna play
charging
side.
MC right
MC
now.
Hunt, they know their target.
Lives
but
barely.
Dino
Dino
is
gets a
gonna get
nice
Pinky.
drop.
Pot from Lafui's gonna hit MC Hunt for
Lafui's
1.5.
below.
John Diced on 6. Burb's gonna get cross-mapped.
They do got a nice drop, so now it's a 3v4.
going
What's
over
going
here
on
on
in
mid.
mid?
Lafui's playing
Lafui's starting to
blocks in mid.
fill.
John
John
Dice is
Dice
there.
going to
Lafui
counteract
can knock
it.
him off, but John
Gets
Dice
the
is going
kill,
to get
but
the
it's
kill.
very
Burb doesn't
low.
replace blocks, but Jolly Skill's going to get there. Nave's going to replace blocks. There's no member of Shinjikeito over there. They're going to have to get him right now. Dribble is there. Burb, can he replace the blocks? But no, Shinjikeito is there. And it's such
Oh
a
my
close
goodness.
round. Just
So many things just happened all at once.
so much. Just mid was the constant threat there, and Shinjikeito were almost too late. Eternal Rising put all of their eggs in the basket of
And
the
they
mid.
call it TO as well.
Just really, really close.
There was Dig TV raps for you. I let him talk. I went quiet because this one he casts for 2 people right now.
And Shinji is just... They played that a little scary. I wouldn't call it perfect. They played that terrifyingly, actually.
But it it barely managed to work.
They only won that round because John Dice lived on 1 HP and won his 1v1. If John
If
loses
he got
there...
dropped,
Eternal
Lafui,
Rising
I think
gets
that was
the
Lafui
fill.
there, right?
Yeah, I believe so. They just get the fill from right
Lafui
underneath them.
got the fill. There was like 6 or 7 blocks in favor
Wait.
of ER.
Say that again.
Blocks?
There were 6 or 7 blocks? Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't matter though. That was a really close round. Honestly, I expected
Blocks
it
guy
to
seems
end.
like
That
a
was.
joke. That's
No, I don't. I'm not brain rad like you, Dig TV.
Clearly. Could have been John versus John, but we're trolling. True. Where is John? John's like the slave demon. Where's the IBL Season 4 champion wrecked by John?
No idea, but here we have round 6 starting after. That's ER calling the TO. You know, wonder what they're gonna do now.
Yeah. Fresh off the timeout, what can they cook up in round 6 over here? Shinjikeito 1 round away from taking Eternal Rising's map pick. But ER not
Doesn't
going
seem
to go down with that fight.
much.
It's a delayed bloom from Eternal Rising over here, so they're going to send 2 players up
Dirtpul's
top.
all
Poison
alone.
Orb's going to hit Jolly Skill as he immediately cleanse orbs it. 2 members of
Dino
Eternal
gets
Rising are in spawn. Burb's going to get cross-mapped and have to
Dino
camp
gets
over
the
here.
free pot.
Shinjikeito can take map space over here, but they just haven't. It's 3 players on stair side over here, and now Eternal Rising have
Could
map
maybe
space
push
completely
that,
for
but
free.
you're not deciding to.
How do they have the
Getting
map
a lot of
space?
cross shots.
Shinjikeito have misplayed this very easy
They're just-
opportunity to
They're
take map
not
space, and now they're very
playing
low.
anything. Lafui might be
Dribble's going to get dropped by Jolly
fail.
Skill. It's a 4v3 in total.
Lafui just chilling at mid, actually.
They're going to play aggressive over here, and Pinky's going to
Not much you can do. Starting to
Dice is
fill.
gonna have to go
Dirtpul
there.
going
John
in.
landing a
Gets the
6
pot.
heart. Oh, he's going to get 1. Jolly Skill with
crit.
the backstab, though. MC Hunt's going to get another. Can he win this 1v2?
He doesn't
Cannot.
win.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan was there.
not taking any space, just staying in the little stair region. You can't do much there, honestly.
Like Eternal Rising had a late bloom on their play. They had 2 people in spawn like the entire time, and
They're
like
not enough space.
That
like,
play should not work, to be honest. Putting 2 people in spawn and spending 5 seconds in spawn, having all 4 players in spawn, and then sending 2 players up Bubble Vader, dude.
should not have worked.
That should not be working, but it is working for Eternal Rising, and Shinji need to find a way to come back in round 7 as they find themselves.
Oh, he knocked down.
MCN's going to get the pot over here and get shot once, but Eternal Rising feeling very good right now. Pinky is shot once.
Down. Dino
looking for cross maps.
Shinji looking to might push Jolly right now. Oh, Dirtbolt just got bowed for like all of his HP.
MCN looking for crossbow shots. Dirtbolt is down to Burr, but MCN lands a nice crossbow shot onto Pinky. Has to drop down.
He's kind of alone. I don't know if he's going to do that. Is he going to go up?
Play is going to avoid it, but John Dice is over here on the
Very
opposite
smart
side. It's a 3v4 for the side of Eternal Rising. Dino Dice is going to fall. Now it's a 4v2. It's a 1v4, and that is going to be all she wrote.
Might be it.
Eternal Rising is going to start this. John Dice is going to get 1. Can he get another?
Can he get more?
John Dice.
They're starting to fill.
Nope.
And gets sniped.
If I was Shinji in that situation after you lose round 6, I would call a timeout for round 7. I just think they just straight up threw.
I would have pushed. I would have pushed.
They.
Their one guy, I think that was Jolly, was really low, and they had 2 people there. They could have just pushed that and gotten the drop, but
they just did not.
They stayed and just got cross-mapped.
They didn't play to the best of their abilities there. Eternal Rising capitalizing on it after the timeout. And that's interesting. I've casted a lot of Shinjikeito. I have never seen them play like that. It seems like they're scared of losing the map, and being scared of losing the map costed them the map after being up 3-2. Very good for Eternal Rising, though. They were able to capitalize on a scrambling Shinji team to take their own map pick. It's always scary being down 3-2 on your own map, taking a timeout, figuring out what the hell can we do to come back on this map. So they figured it out.
Time to get subs.
Yeah, they figured it out, and now we move on to map 2, Trenches, which was picked by Shinji. I'm interested to see or hear what was going on in that VC, because it felt very discombobulated, in my opinion, from a spectator point of view.
I do like Trenches. You can do a lot of things on Trenches. I think they can probably come back if they play this map well.
Ufufu is hands. Yeah, we have Sign My Levy Spark and Ufufu. Like, bruh.
It might be over for It might be over, or we might go to map 3. You never know.
Yeah, can someone like IGN snipe hands? That'd be really funny.
I do have an altercation. Underscore Slabs is going to snipe hands. It's gonna be great.
Dig underscore is gonna snipe hands.
I love Dig underscore. Purple Fraying to ready up. He's selling. I think that's the penalty.
Alright. It is time for Trenches.
I love Trenches. I don't have a bias at all, though.
Shinji need to find a way to play as a team. Eternal Rising need to keep playing as a team, because whatever they're doing, it's definitely working. And the addition of signing Pinky has been working very fruitfully for them.
Pinky, CVP Demon, honestly not that bad of a sign.
No, there's a lot of good free agents out there. There's still a lot of good free agents.
There's a lot of sleeper agents. There might be another Key Sweaty somewhere.
You never know. But we are moving on to Trenches. Eternal Rising up 1-0. Winning their map pick in round 7. What can Shinjikeito do to respond on their own? Or will Eternal Rising be ready?
Basic Trenches, you know how it is.
2-2 splits. MC on shot once.
Everywhere.
However,
Purple staying in the tower.
Pinky shot again. Now on 4. Silent Orb's going to go down from Dino, but Silent Orb's going to go on to MC Hunt from Pinky.
Orb's thrown away.
Is that a silent
Not getting
poison
anyone, though.
Harming Orb's going to go down and spawn. Not going to hit anyone either. Another Silent Orb's going to go down. Another Silent Orb's going to go down. Jeez, they're flying
So many
everywhere.
orbs. Oh!
And Pinky is taken out by Derple's Silent Orb.
Not being able
Derple's
to
gonna
react
push up
in
over
time,
here, pops Regen
unfortunately.
Spark, and now Dynadaze is ready for some aggression. Finds a full HP
Oh,
Lafui and
gets
gets
countered
immediately knocked out.
immediately.
Derple looking for some crits over here is going to get one. Webs go down, hands in a 1v1, and he somehow wins it from the high ground.
Incredible.
That is going to be round 1 for Shinji.
Pinky just not reacting in time to the Silent Orb and just gets full-hearted and dies instantly. Letting Shinji take a lot of space and just collapse.
Yeah.
Not very good.
Shit happens, you know? Oh my foo-foo. Alright, bro. Wrap it up. That might be a 10-minute coming through. I'm not going to lie to you, it's one. That might be a 10-minute coming through.
We're not locked in. IBL is... What are we doing, bro? Doesn't matter. Map 2. Sorry, map 2, round 2. Yeah. I'm good at math.
This is true.
Looks like the same thing again, honestly. Actually, no. Pushing
That's
up a
gonna land
little
on the
bit.
Chalice
Lafui
Field.
and
Turner
Verb.
playing super aggressive over here, targeting
Pinky
Dino.
going in.
Lafui is down to a Silent Orb, though.
Gets
Dino
collapsed
lives the
instantly.
aggression
Oh.
from Pinky. Dribbled now with 2. Can he look for a third? We're not letting him ace
Dribble
again.
going in.
Don't let him ace again! Don't let him ace again! Jolly Skill, please
Jolly.
kill him! Please don't let him ace again! Please, no! No! Dribbled ace.
Derfold gets the ace, even though getting put in a web and just living on like 2 HP. What the fuck?
Fuck!
Ace. Don't let him ace. Why is he going 6-1? It's only round 3. Bruh.
I'm not gonna
He's
say
just
it,
too
John.
powerful.
Why are we letting this happen?
Pink,
2
interesting
aces
strat
in
from,
2 games.
Interesting strat from ER, by the way. They
The fuck happened?
pushed one
Dude,
side, one pushed
they
the
let
mid.
Derpled ace, bro. That's what happened. And we can't let that happen, bro. Like, who is allowing this? Why are we letting this happen?
We're just not locked in.
Why are we letting
It's
this
over.
happen?
I'm gonna
Good
skull
shit.
react it.
Alright.
I'm skull reacting the screenshot, bro. We're not locked in.
Valid crash out, exactly. This freaking
We're
Derpled
letting
kid.
Derple to ace, bro.
We're letting Derpled ace, bruh.
You should have been
Yes,
dropped
kid.
immediately.
I think Derpled should die first in every single round.
And CBB too.
Yes.
And you know what? He's gonna drop to every single 9 in public.
We
too, as well.
Antarctic Gladiators gotta come together. Bro, Derpled through by not being there for the playoff game, bruh. This Derpled guy. This Derpled guy decided... Oh, this friggin' Derpled guy.
Doesn't
bro.
matter.
This friggin'
fine.
Derpled kid, man.
It's fine-ish, maybe.
It's not fine, bro. That was our year, man.
It is their map pick, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, I am
need to get the
expecting
band back
Shinji to
together,
do pretty
man.
well on this.
Season 6. The band
What
back
is this guy
together.
saying?
Listen, bro. I'll have a soft spot for my first team. There's gonna be a shot over here on
Oh.
Team Derpold. He's gonna pop Regen Spark. Silent Orb's not gonna do anything for
Bourbon, Pinky really low. Hands pushing in.
Gets
Gets
one.
one.
Can he get a second?
Gets
He does.
another.
He's gonna be taken out by Jolly Skill though.
Shot
4v2 in
immediately.
Total. Derpold and
Probably
MC
just
gonna
not put
push
enough
up over
pressure.
here.
Flea going in.
One.
Oh.
MC Hunt
Flea
gets one.
could not kill.
That's gonna be a 3.
Letting Derpold getting this. We're letting Derpold get more kills.
No, he's
what
allowed
the
to
fuck?
get one. He's allowed to get one. We just can't
No,
let
no,
him
no,
ace.
no, no,
man.
no. Dig. He should get none.
Wait,
You know what? He should go 0-8 right now.
I agree.
Taking away all his kills. I'm giving it to
Give him to me, bro.
Dig TV.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, bro.
You know, I'll take one for myself too, just cause.
Derpold. What did I say? What was it? What was the line? Hack and slash. Derpold and Dino hack and slashing over here.
Round 3. I think this is I think Shinji have won every single round for trenches.
They're up 3-0 right now.
Silent
Very
Orb goes
dominant
down,
fashion.
gets no one.
Hands is low over
Orbs
here.
are thrown everywhere.
Sends orbs.
Hands
Silent
is
Orb isn't gonna
super
land.
low, by the way.
Before we pushing up into the trench with Jolly Skill. Jolly's going 4.5 though. Second Silent Orb is gonna hit hands for 1.5. We're gonna rotate over
Shinji
here.
needs to do something.
Dynamite
They
shot
push.
once.
They do
He's
push.
not gonna
Oh, they're stuck in
Bronze
spawn.
though, it's a
Derpold
3v3.
dies.
Burb
by
with
6
2.
or-
Burb, can he get a third?
Burb gets dropped.
Levy is gonna get
And-
Levy. Binky is gonna get 2.
Why are we changing our names? Please,
I keep
bro. Can we
almost
get a
calling
rule to
hands.
never change
I
names?
keep almost calling hands Fufu.
Me too. Can we make a rule that you just like cannot change names in IBL? I'm begging. Do it on an alt account.
Or just have an alt account for. I don't know actually.
Don't
That's why
worry.
like I wish in with like esports or whatever, there's like separate. There's different regions obviously, but for like the esports stuff, there's like a sub region where you have an account name, where it's a completely different account. But obviously we can't afford that.
We are broke, but doesn't matter.
Plus,
3-1.
that's impossible.
Scariest
in
lead,
Minecraft
as we
to
all
have
know.
2 accounts under the same name.
Round 5.
He's gonna get shot once going for the orb. Burb's gonna get cross-mapped one time. Now we're back to a classic trenches. It's been a classic trenches pretty much every single time with, you know, aggression from both
First
sides.
down, they
And
obviously
Chance gonna land another
go
shot
away.
on Burb. Blindness orb
Blind orb.
isn't gonna do much over there.
Burb's honestly really low here. Oh, that orb
They're
missed
gonna dodge
completely.
the silent orb. Turbo's gonna drop out of the tower.
30 seconds. You think it'll come to an endgame or will one of these sides push the
They're
other?
definitely gonna push over here. Shinjikeito is very, very healthy.
I think Shinji should maybe push Lafui all alone, and plus, a lot of them are really low.
If
Oh,
they are
nice
gonna get the
shot
cross
from
line
MC.
Hunt, and that's the ghost sign. Durbal's gonna go
Durble
in.
going
Gonna
in.
Drop Burb. Can he get another MC Hunt
Oh.
with 2?
Pretty
close out.
clean there. The sign was just get the kill, and they all push in immediately and just won.
Very well played.
For also preventing the 3-1, so you know, no scariest lead.
There is no sweep, no reverse sweep, and now we go into graffiti. And I mean,
Really interesting map, honestly.
if you're Shinji, I feel pretty good going into graffiti. You went hard
Your
against Eternal
might-
Rising's map 1. Eternal Rising didn't do really anything on your map pick. Now you're going into a map that you chose as the decider over Spaceship. ER has
Which
to
means
go
that you're
into
probably
that.
going to be really good at it. And honestly, I believe in Shinji. I think they can win this, genuinely.
I think Shinji have the chance to get the upset here. Eternal Rising.
And saying, wait a
definitely
minute, actually,
no
what is
joke.
he doing?
Durple just top frag. I'm sick. Yeah, me too, man. I might not be eating tonight, actually.
Can't eat either. Really?
Durple winning another game MVP. Tisk.
No, I don't feel so good, man. Dirtpold getting an ace. I think I'm gonna have to lie down. You might need to get another caster,
I got a
Dixie. I'm
headache.
sorry.
I got a headache.
Yeah, bro. I'm dying, bro.
Yeah.
It's over.
By the way, in case anybody is curious, this is all jokes. I'm actually cool with Durple. Durple's my goat.
Dirtpold, honestly, Dirtpold's chill, but still,
But frick
we
you.
can't let him get an ace.
Freaking hate
Yeah.
this guy.
Why is
Even
Dirtpold
though
getting an ace?
Even though he decided to go, what was it? I forget.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
I don't know. Durple's locked out, bro.
Dirtpold is both locked out and locked in, and I hate it, bro.
This is true.
It's fine. He's not gonna get an ace this map, surely.
Surely not. Biker's Breath is putting, he said he's retiring from every position if Durple gets another ace on Farise's life. So,
Wait, if you're retiring, can I steal all your positions, Bikers? Okay, thank you.
ban Farise if Durple gets another one.
Why are we banning Fariso 6? We should be banning Dirtpold instead. He's obviously T-botting.
He's hacking. Clearly.
He's T-botting!
Durple guy's been dodging A-League for like 2 seasons now. SMH, man.
Get this guy in A-League. Come on. This lobby music is fire. Holy crap.
TS is tough. Alright. It is time for graffiti. Where's my freaking graphic? There it is. Whoa.
This is not graffiti.
This is, I love this. I love this, right? Let's play Trenches again.
You know what? Honestly, I am fine with that. I love Trenches. It's a great map. But,
I don't think...
fortunately, we can't play all the time.
I don't think ER would be very happy about that. If they replayed
No, I'm sure
Trenches.
ER would love that, actually.
Alright, I'm not replaying the graphic. Screw you.
Autos looks so like to be tweaking out.
When is Otto's not tweaking out?
Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Actually, I'm not even gonna.
Mendeja. I don't know.
That's
I really don't know.
I don't speak Spanish. No hablo español.
Nope. Yo, Sinzer.
I'm assuming that's Spanish.
What does that say?
That's Sinzer. Hello, bro.
He's literally in VC right now.
In where?
Our private server.
This guy has a private server.
Yes, bro. The recording server
This
is good,
guy.
man.
Man.
Alright. It
Alright.
is time for map 3.
Pinky goes down, Hands goes down. They both make bridge separately.
Whoa. I never would have
Hands
saw
making-
that one coming. Hands gonna play
I know.
aggressive over here on Pinky. Pinky doesn't see it coming. Is gonna get a kill. Hands on one is gonna get taken out by
Gets
Pinky.
killed immediately.
A little bit too over aggressive there, and Lefui's gonna levy up over here. Lands
yeah.
the block clutch, very clean. Jolly Skill taking out
Honestly-
Hands over here on the other side, and Durple
Oh.
collapsing on the right. Now Durple finds himself in a potential.
Otto
1v2.
starting to fill.
Otto's is gonna bait the
Durple
fill and
going
take him out.
down.
Durple getting knocked back to oblivion. And Zion
They're
looking
not
for bow
paying
shots,
attention to the fill, and they just get it.
and Otto's is able to get the fill and do a little bit of BM.
They decide to go for Durpold, but not even like right there is Otto's going for the fill, and just don't stop it.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
They focused on Durple. I mean, if they don't, to be honest, they just needed to drop Durple quicker there. If they drop that's the right call going for the player.
Then they still have the healer, because I saw Durple taking crazy amounts of
crazy
knockback.
KB. Yeah, maybe send the healer up and have one person fighting, but I mean, if you drop the
Yep.
player quick enough, you can go up the ladders and knock them off mid. But they just didn't drop the player quick enough.
Really bad situation for them, honestly.
Yeah, a good
they just
situation
can't do
for
much
Shinji,
there.
just not a good situation for ER. Here,
Just
once
got
again,
shot
going with the classic
already.
graffiti.
I love Graffiti. Such a good map.
Fui's gonna get shot once as well. No over aggression over here from Hands. He's looking for some shots.
I think he
onto
learned his
Pinky.
lesson. Oh, Otto's just about to die.
Yep, Hands has finally broken those bad Season 3 arcane strategies of just pressing W. MC Young over here
Okay.
on 4 as well.
Up, oh, as you
Durple's gonna have
speak
to
it.
self-heal right in front of McHunt. And Hands is dead on the other side. Durple looking for a 1v1.
I
Isn't
think
gonna find
Hands
it.
needs to stop.
The fill is start from
Free
Lefouille.
fill
Durple's
call.
down to Jolly
Oh.
Skill. Burb is gonna get shot once.
We're going for the fill.
Down goes Otto.
It's a 1v4 for MC, and he can't do anything there.
It's
Hands needs to stop pressing W and D and stop like going in.
True.
Did it 2 times. Got killed both times. So I think it's time to retire.
Might be cooked. A good round from ER there to tie it up 1-1.
See that? Yeah. Sorry, my brain just does not work anymore. I apologize. Lost the curse of being IBL game staff.
All right. I have expected it ER the first 2 rounds. Let's go on Shinji's side this time.
Once again, it seems like classic graffiti. Hands already being shot and needing a
Hands getting a
heal.
heal from Oddles. Just classic graffiti for both of
Pinky,
these teams. Shot's gonna land onto
Dylan.
MC Hunt. He's gonna need a heal from Oddles. Oddles 2 heals down.
Not much happening, honestly.
No over
Ju-
aggression
it's
just
a
yet.
bunch of
Hands up on the ladder, looking for some shots. Not gonna find anything. Durple
30
pulling the
seconds
trigger,
left.
gonna grab the
They're
pot.
both pulling a
Potentially
little
play
bit,
aggressive
yeah.
over here. Burb knows that he's there. It's a 1v1 over here between Pinky and Hands. Hands is gonna put a block in mid, and he's somehow still alive. He's gonna get a kill. How is he
Oh,
still
is that-
alive? He's taken out by Burb though. Durple in a 1v2 over here.
They're putting a
Can't do anything.
Mm,
Jolly Skill stopping the fill. Down goes Oddles, and now it's a 1v3 for MC
Once
Hunt on 1
again-
HP. And Eternal Rising is gonna start the counter fill.
really
He
bad
gets one.
situation for MC, and he just can't do anything.
They're low HP, but Shinji is
Hands
just
somehow
struggling.
gain a kill before he gets just stabbed in the face. I don't know how. Should have died much earlier, like way earlier.
Agreed.
It appears my English has also like disappeared. I might be cooked. Oh well.
Alrighty.
No TO yet. I'm sure if ER wins this, then the Shinji will call a TO.
It is a very close 2-1. If it ends up being a 3-1 for Eternal Rising, it'll be a very close 3-1. There's once again going to be classic graffitis.
Playing very
It's not
aggressive,
a classic graffiti
actually.
for Shinjikeito, actually. It's a classic graffiti from Eternal Rising.
They're
gonna
going
go
for a
mid.
fill.
That's going to go there. They're slightly delayed. They do replace blocks, and
Oh.
Autos finds herself inside a
Triple
block
gets
and knock
one.
people off. Jolly and Lafui both fall. Dribble with 2, dribble with 3. Don't let him do it again! Thank you, Hands!
Yes!
Thank you, Hands!
Hands.
Oh my god. Biker's Brats almost had to retire from every single positions, and Fariz's life would have been completely eviscerated.
Oh, my heart would have actually just died. I would have just quit life. I would have disconnected immediately, left the IBL server, and quit playing Minecraft for the rest of my life.
Whew, a great fill call there from Eternal Rising. Great response from
Unfortunately-
Shinjikeito. It was so close for ER.
I think 1 or 2 blocks away, genuinely. They were so close, but luckily someone managed to sneak a block in, and then they both dug in. And then it was just a mosh pit, and Shinji just won the mosh pit.
Yep. Hands single-handedly prevented another loss of the head of social media. Pony Rocket League would have no choice but to give it to me after I've asked for it.
No, I actually get it.
They were
Yep.
going to play aggressive this time around. And
Hands going in
is just
already.
being sacrificed.
Just
And
hands
so is Oddles.
just-
What is that pot, Derpold? They find a 1v2.
No idea.
Oddles is somehow still alive. And they don't get the drop over here on the right side. And this is looking
Keep
very
going
good for
in.
Eternal Rising as MC Hunt's in another 1v4. And dies
Don't
this time.
understand. Yeah, hands the save here, but then also the curse. Genuinely don't know what they're doing right now. Just rushing in, getting dropped almost immediately. No heals even being able to throw in.
The aggression
Get thrown at
worked
them.
in round 4, but it wasn't immediate aggression like it was in that last round. Sure, it was very quick, but it wasn't just as
Oh,
soon
they
as,
call
as soon as
TL.
the round starts to immediately go in. They went all 4 of them, and even though like as soon as the round started, they did go in, but it was only the left side for Shinjikeito to go in, and Hands and Oddles played relatively back, delaying their aggressiveness in. That time around, they all 4 went in. Hands suffered. They didn't get the drop this time around, and Eternal Rising were just completely ready for an aggressive play, able to capitalize on the moment and take the round. Now they find themselves 1 round away from a 5-1 record, and Shinjikeito's win streak is on the line if they can't figure out what to do after this timeout.
I think they might be brain hands for pushing in again. Honestly, they could maybe also support hands. Honestly, I don't know.
They're gonna cook up something.
There's still a lot of plays you can do because it's been mostly just classic graffiti so far. Plus, they do need to actually do something right now. Otherwise, they might just lose. We might go to like, well, what is this? Like 19 rounds, 18 rounds, something like that.
If this does go to 7, that will be 19. Right now we are on round 18. So it's 7, 5, now it's 6. If I'm doing
Shinji
my math
needs to
correctly.
do something now.
They need to
I
figure
believe
out
them, honestly.
their identity right now.
Hands doing the same thing. Not going for a
MC Hunt
pushy
shot
yet,
once.
thankfully.
Critical. I think Pinky's
Ooh,
gonna get a shot
got
on
shot
Hands.
below.
This is not looking good for Shinjikeito over here. Eternal Rising have landed a bunch of shots. 1 heal down onto Hands. They're gonna need a miracle.
They have to.
This MC
they
Hunt
have
is
to
also
close
on 1
now.
HP.
Pinky pushing in a
over
little
your
bit.
Hands. Jumping off mid. Otto's gonna go mid.
Going for a fill.
Is
Doesn't
dead.
get it. Oh,
Detrimental. Down
it's
goes
dead.
Hands.
It's a
And
2v4.
Eternal Rising.
I don't think they can do much in this
For 5,
situation. I think
6,
they're gonna get the fill off.
7,
Bam.
8, 9.
Oh,
MC Hunt is
the
there.
cunt goes in,
He's gonna
but gets
die.
dropped. And
Eternal Rising is gonna find themselves with another win.
fortunate. That sucks. That was such a close game too.
I would have loved that to go to round 7.
I would have loved
I
that
would have
too.
loved for that to go to round 7. But very well played.
Otto's got sniped by I think that was by Lafui, which is not very optimal because the healer and also the fill prevent.
Yeah, they were just taking way too many shots there.
I think they try. I think Hands and Otto's wanted to go for a fill there, but Pinky, I don't know if they knew, just countered it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. What can you really do in that situation?
Yeah.
Your healer's dead, and you don't have much health.
It's when you're playing against a wall, you get shot like once or twice, you immediately start just having this sinking feeling where it's like, shit, it's over. I got shot twice in an elimination round. GG. And it really fucks with you. I could definitely sense that was probably happening. They were doing some scrambling there near the end, which cost Hands and Otto's life. And it ended in an Eternal Rising victory. They were able to capitalize on very, very clutch moments on Slay, on here, Sure, Rangers wasn't the greatest performance, but they were able to win the rounds when it truly mattered, facing deficits, and able to counteract
Yep.
and win.
We are now, I think,
5-1 on the
5-1.
season. Who did they even lose to?
They lost to us, me and Dig TV, totally.
Real. All right, well, shall we get into some stats?
I would love to get into some stats. In fact,
I've been
is it
pinged.
stats time, or do we need to wait a little bit more? Don't worry, I will play Parkour Warrior and I will entertain the stream. As you all know, I'm the greatest streamer of all time.
Goth Money? Oh, they lost to Goth Money?
Really?
Right, that was the 21 rounder, right? Oh no, that was Sugar Rush.
No, I mean Goth Money isn't
Money did
that
beat
bad of a
them.
team. Honestly, Goth Money is a really good team. It's just the branding throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
It really makes you think the team is a bad team, but it's really not.
It's a really funny name. I can't lie.
Goth Money, hashtag Goth, hashtag Money, hashtag Soulja.
Hashtag follow the IBL on Twitch.
All right, are the statistics in? Yay or nay? Let me open the game sheets.
Not hearing a yay or nay.
Blocks when it comes to never doing stats yaps.
What did I do?
Bruh.
I hate stats yap. I don't know how to read.
All right. We will start on the losing side of Shinjikeito. Bottom frag, Oddles 0-5. Dolfini 0-0 not playing. John Deist 3-6. Hands 5-8. MC Hunt 8-8. Dino Days 8-6. Derpold 18-11 with an ace. On the other side, Faris not playing 0-0. Lafui 6-9. Burb 12-11. Pinky 12-10. And Jolly's Kill 14-12.